Chapter 9, a room full of surprises. The bus rumbles to a stop before Heartwood Lodge. Bradley's gentle squeeze pulls you from your sleep. Yay, we're here. Already? Rustic wood and tinkling lights welcome you home. Goki already investigating his fancy new territory. Bradley moves carefully beside you, the landslide's toll visible in his measured steps. How are you holding up there? I know it was a hell of a trek to get here. I'll live. You? I'm relieved. I thought we'd never make it. But here you are, and something tells me the hard part's just beginning. If by hard part you mean getting through this wedding without a crisis, you'll be fine. I'll be right here with you. Cookie bounds ahead as you enter the lodge, his nails clicking excitedly on the polished wooden floors. The lobby stretches before you when a woman approaches with a tablet in hand. Welcome to Heartwood Lodge. I'm Elena Frost. You must be Taylor. Yes, sorry we're late. There was a situation on the mountain pass. Elena's eyebrows rise slightly. She takes in Bradley's rugged appearance and your closeness. The storm has caused plenty of trouble. I see you've brought a... She glances at Koki, who's already charming a nearby bellhop. Rather handsome companion. You mean the dog or Bradley? A familiar squeal cuts through and he responds. Sam barrels and you, designer heels and all. Oh, you're here, finally. We were so worried, and... She freezes mid-sentence, her eyes widening as they land on Bradley. And this tall drink of mountain spring water must be... This is Bradley, my knight in shining hiking boots. He came to my rescue when everything went sideways. Oh, like a fairy tale. Taylor's such a tough cookie. Survived a blizzard, a bear. A bear? What in the world? When we were lost contact. Reality crashes back as Sam remembers. Wait, my dress. Is it close? Right, so the dress will be here tomorrow. There was a little bit of a mishap, but this Taylor, named Maria? Before you can explain, a gruff voice cuts through the tension. This is our Taylor, I hear, causing trouble. You turn to see Sam's dad, Fraser, approaching. His arms are wide open, offering you a hug. Come here, kiddo. He wrapped you in a bear hug, and that kind always made you feel safe in high school. Fraser, boy am I happy to see you. Laverne, Sam's mother, appears beside him, her analytical gaze taking in Bradley. Well, well, this is certainly not the +1 we were expecting. What were you expecting? And yet again, before you can respond, Derek appears, slipping his arm naturally around Sam's waist. Is this the mountain man I've heard so much about? Babe, this is Bradley. He rescued Taylor from the storm and apparently a bear. The bear part sounds more dramatic than it was. Says the guy who literally stood between me and certain death. Well, anybody who keeps our Taylor safe is family in my book. He extends his hand to Bradley, who shakes it with that quiet confidence you've come to admire. I was happy to help. It's real nice to finally meet the people in Taylor's life. Elena clears her throat, diplomatically glancing at her tablet. The room situation with the storm damage. I hope you two don't mind sharing. Oh, don't worry. We're fine sharing. After sleeping in the snow, sharing a room is nothing. Plus these accommodations beat a cabin in a blizzard. Practical thinking. I like him already. Laverne's lips purse slightly, but she keeps her thoughts to herself. Okay, but seriously, that Maria's definitely bringing the dress tomorrow, right? First thing, I trust her. She won't let us down. And we have spa appointments in 20 minutes. Maid of honor duties call. Perfect timing. Bradley and I can check out some of the trails near the lodge. Goki looks torn, his gaze shifting between you and Bradley. I'll join you boys if you don't mind. Been meaning to explore these trails myself. Do be careful, dear. The weather's been unpredictable. Before Sam whisks you away, Bradley moves closer, his voice low and just for you. See you after your spa day? Think you can handle the Fraser-Derrick hiking committee? Yeah, something tells me I can manage a light hike. Hopefully, Mr. The whole trailing hiking thing fell on top of him. Sam suddenly grabs your arm and wedding mode reactivating. I'll make a dramatic yikes face at Bradley. Give him a kiss. You blow him a playful kiss just as Sam yanks you in the elevator. Got it. He catches it with a smile, pressing his fingers to his heart like it's a fatal wound. Oh my god, you two are unbearable. I'll take that as a compliment. As the elevator doors begin to close, you catch one last glimpse of Bradley with Derek and Fraser, already deep in conversation. So, about this bear. Eucalyptus fills the air as Sam lounges, drumming perfectly manicured nails on her knee. Okay, after the bear story, I need every other detail. What else happened between the crash and meeting Bradley? Well, God, where to start? Hiking through the storm, completely unprepared, then scaling down this cliff face, Bradley taking me through every step, and just when I thought we were safe... A landslide? Yep. We kind of saved each other multiple times. Well, he seems quite charming, though I must admit this weather has thrown all of our plans into disarray. Mom, half my sorority sisters are still snowed in at the airport, and the caterer's truck is stuck on the pass. Sam pulls at a loose thread in her rope, frustration flickering across her face. Plus Derek's about to lose it because Mike keeps scheduling emergency startup meetings during our wedding prep. She catches your eye, something vulnerable beneath the wedding stress. But now that my best friend is here, everything feels right with the world again. Feels like exactly what we both need, both of us. Exactly when we need each other the most. Even with all this wedding madness. Especially with the madness. Who else knows how to settle that restless brain of yours? Sam laughs, but you can see the palpable relief in her shoulders at your easy, familiar banter. Elena approaches with a knowing smile, sensing the perfect moment. If I may suggest, our signature stress relief package works wonders for pre-wedding tension. Oh my god, yes. Taylor, please. I have so much to fill you in on. You will not believe what happened with Derek's cousin. You raise your eyebrows. After everything you've endured, wedding gossip seems like such a small thing, but taking time to enjoy the small stuff might be just what I need, especially if it helps Sam. I will say at least the new models look somewhat, I don't know, not as rough around the edges, different art style. The exclusive treatment room wraps you in a privacy and soft crystal, or light, crystal-infused oils glowing on wooden shelves. Elena sets down a tray of oils and steps out with a knowing smile, giving you, Sam, and Laverne a moment alone. Finally, just us. God, everything's been insane here. The groomsmen started a poker tournament in the lobby. Sam slumps under the massage table, dark circles visible beneath her perfect makeup. Derek's parents are stuck in LA. Their connection from Singapore got grounded because of the storm. Hey, remember when we thought your Sweet 16 was stressful? Oh god, when that DJ played Who Let the Dogs Out instead of your carefully curated playlist? You both laugh, some of the tension dissolving. At least then it was just music. Now I've got stranded guests, missing florist, Mike trying to network with my fiancé. Derek's holding it all remarkably well, considering. Though it is a bit short with some people. He actually snapped at Mike yesterday. My gentle, calm Derek. I had never even heard him raise his voice. Sam winces, pressing her fingers to her temples. You try not to beam at the thought of Mike getting snapped at. I just thought being a bride would feel different. More magical, less like herding cats in a snowstorm. Hey, let the cats have their fun in the snow. Mine certainly do. Elena slips back in, catching the tail end of the conversation. Your hands hovers over the oils, recalling Bradley's lessons in natural healing. Taylor, perhaps a custom blend for the bride, something to ease that tension. Well, let me make something... A headache blend to help you think clearly, a calming blend to settle those wedding nerves. Thinking clearly... I'm the type who, if I can't think clearly, things get significantly worse. And then my nerves get even worse, so yeah, think clearly. You select the bottles with practiced confidence. Your eyes are on to Sam's massaging her temples. Lavender eucalyptus, perfect for stress, headaches, and mental fog. Bradley taught me these portions while foraging 3 drops lavender to eucalyptus. Look at you, all Earth goddess now. Remember when the closest we got to nature was the botanical gardens? Amazing what the right person can teach you. Custom blend. Lavender and eucalyptus. Throw a little bit of spearmint and peppermint, a few other things in there, and you can actually make a good blend. I actually have a custom blend because of my breathing. The soothing aroma rises with the steam, and Sam's shoulders visibly relax. This should help cut through all the wedding chaos. You roll the bottle between your palms, breathing in the blend, calm, settling into your chest. Oh, it's not just the skills that are impressive, dear. There's something different about you with this Bradley fellow. The smile of yours, it's like you finally stopped trying to be what everyone else wants. Mom's right. I haven't seen you light up like this in years. Your aromatic mist rises as Elena arranges you all on the heated massage tables, the essential oil blended diffusing through the room. I didn't realize there was a difference written all over my face. Elena works in a peaceful silence as she moves between the tables, Laverne dozing lightly nearby. I guess the oils put her right to sleep. Oh my god, speaking of disasters, you won't believe what happened last night. Kyle, Derek's cousin, decided to prove he could outdrink the locals. Oh no, don't tell me. Yep, he ended up stripped to his boxers trying to break into a ski lift control room. Derek had to talk him down. You and Sam laugh like teenagers, passing notes in class, barely containing your giggles as Laverne stirs disapprovingly. Now that the oils have helped to release some tension, let's move to the next part of your treatment. Where was the massage? Elena gracefully moves between your tables, a wooden box cradled in her hands. Many brides find this particularly helpful for pre-wedding anxiety. The lid opens to reveal crystals nestled in a dark velvet, glinting softly under the low ambient light. Oh wow, those are gorgeous. Each stone works differently with your energy. Shall we find the perfect match? Moonstone, amethyst, rose quartz. This one is actually very easy. Listen, we all have PTSD from Moonstone. Anyway. Listen, I think I could state on behalf of everybody, we're tired of Moonstone at this point. Rose quartz. You select a rose quartz, its gentle pink surface smooth against your palm. Rose quartz, the stone for unconditional love, perfect for a bride. Also, it helps harness your energy and cleanse it. She arranges the crystals in her heart pattern around Sam's table. Unconditional love, that's what I always admired about you, Taylor. Me? How you never gave up on love, even after Mike, you kept your heart open. Steam rises from the hot stones as Elena moves in quiet rhythm, tension unraveling beneath her touch. Laverne exhales a rare, contented sound as her masseuse presses lavender oil into her shoulders. Well, I must admit, these treatments are quite effective. I never thought I'd see the day Mom actually relaxing. Even I know when to surrender to the moment. Sam lets out a laugh, but as she turns back to you, something unspoken lingers in her eyes. I was upset when you weren't here on time, when the dress disappeared. Sam. No, let me finish. I've been so caught up in wedding chaos. I haven't been present either. I shouldn't have freaked out so much. I should have trusted you'd handle it and get here when it counted. A firm press at your shoulder sends a dull ache rippling through you, grounding you in her words. It's been hard, watching you live our dreams while my life fell apart. I'm happy for you, don't get me wrong. It's just, we're not in sync anymore. Feels weird, right? We're different people, that's all. We don't love each other less, we're just... Sam grips the edge of her towel, her voice quieter now. Not kids anymore. Sam, I need you to know, I never blamed you for being happy. Our lives can branch without breaking. Different paths led us back here. Our lives can branch without breaking. Our lives must be on different paths now. That doesn't mean we have to lose each other. The hot stones shift soothingly along your spine as you speak. I've been so scared of that. Every unanswered text felt like we were drifting further apart. Maybe we just needed to learn how to be there for each other differently. Like how you fought through a blizzard to be here. How you're letting me hijack your spa treatment to talk about my feelings. Melina dims the lights as the treatment winds down. Crystals gleam softly in the low light. Hey, can we promise something? No more of this I'm fine nonsense when we're not. Yes, please. I'm so done pretending. Laverne watches you both, a rare softness in her expression. Seeing you two together again reminds me of when you were little, glued at the hip. I guess some things never change. And some things do. The room stays quiet for a beat, the soft light and low music making it easy to forget there's still drama waiting outside. Oh, I forgot to mention, Mike's been telling Derek some interesting stuff. Like he should sow his oats before being locked down. You know, one last wild night. Can I punch him in the face, please? That's disgusting. Right? Derek just shrugs it off like Mike's joking. Darling, please, let's talk of Mike. You only get your blood pressure up, and you're supposed to be relaxing. You silently appreciate Laverne's intervention, though you smugly are satisfied that Mike is a known problem. All right, we should wrap up. Sam, I was hoping you'd check out the rehearsal setup before tomorrow. Wait, hold up. I haven't even told Taylor what I did when Mike tried to... Save him. You know we're getting into good wine tonight and spilling everything. As you sit up, muscles finally relax from the hot stones. Sam reaches over and flicks a stray piece of cucumber off your shoulder. Cucumber from what? I know women use cucumber on their face. My point is, details like that, they're supposed to be written in. You can't just guess. Just like old times. She grins, something softer in her expression, before she follows Laverne to change. Like, first we're getting massages, there was no mention of cucumbers, no facials, no nothing, just oils, stones, which weren't stated to be placed on her back. We didn't know where the hell they were. They magically appeared on one person's back, not the others. Like, Jesus Christ, the writing. Or the lack thereof. Elena moves quietly around the room, straightening crystals and towels. Good news, the front desk has heard from Maria. The dress delivery is confirmed for tomorrow morning. Oh, thank God. One less wedding crisis. And just then, your phone buzzes with a text from Bradley. Cokie misses you, B. Meet me in our room? Of course he texted me when I was starting to miss him. You gather your things, body relaxed, despite wanting more time with Sam. Elena, could you tell Sam I'll find her tomorrow, first thing? Of course, and Taylor, it's nice seeing you both find your way back to each other. I'm glad the receptionist cares about our relationship. You You pause at the door, thinking about the conversation still to come. Maybe that's what best friends do. Pick up exactly where you left off. You head out, already planning what you'll tell Sam about your adventure tomorrow. Returning to your room, you pause in the doorway, your breath catching at the romantic transformation. He thought of everything. A note sits propped against the champagne, and you read it aloud. After roughing it in the woods, thought you deserve something special. B. The door opens as Bradley steps in, windswept from hiking, Cookie bounding in at his heels. Hoped I'd catch you finding it. He watches your reaction, that quiet intensity you've come to know so well. Did I go overboard, or just the right amount of grand gesture? Bradley, this is making my heart race. Exactly what I needed. Perfect. You're perfect. I can't believe you arranged all this. You cross to him, drawn by the mix of confidence and vulnerability in his stance. Wanted you to walk in and know how much you mean to me. You didn't have to go to all out, but I'm really glad you did. His smile deepens as you run your fingers along his collar, heat rising between you. Cookie curls by the fireplace as Bradley hands you a champagne glass, fingers grazing yours. So, how was hiking with Derek and Fraser? Oh, eye-opening, actually. You know they've been coming here every winter for 30 years? Fraser and Laverne? That's so sweet. I had no idea, actually. Didn't you live with them or some shit? Like, I'm just saying. Best friends and all that, right? With the daughter? Funny how places hold memories. Got me thinking about traditions and about what makes something last. There's something deeper in his expression now, something that makes your pulse quicken. Fraser had some thoughts about knowing when something's worth holding on to. The way he looks at you makes the rest of the world fall away. Fraser always did see right through me, know what I'm needed, guide me right. Guide me right. To exactly where I needed to be. Like a wilderness guide for life? You can't help but smile at the comparison. So, what's the first rule of survival? Trust your instincts, and I'm trusting mine. Cookie perks up suddenly at the movement in the hallway, trotting to investigate. I think he heard the dinner cart making rounds. Always following his stomach. You make your way over to the bed with Bradley. You know what else Fraser said? Sometimes boys, you have to trust your gut. He moves closer, his hand finding the small of your back. And right now, my gut is telling me not to let you go. Sounds like you've made your mind up about me. I meant what I said. You, here with me, just us, good food, stars on the private terrace. His thumb traces the slow patterns on your skin as he nods towards the elegant room service menu. We could make this night unforgettable. The heat in his eyes promises more than just dinner. Sounds tempting, but what else is on the menu? If you're hungry, I'd be more than happy to show you. Let's keep it simple like us. Bradley leans back against the pillows, making room for you to stretch out. Lately, I've learned to appreciate the little things like us. Simple and perfect. You sure? Because I hear their dessert menu is legendary. Though this feels more like us, doesn't it? Us. I like the sound of that. He orders simple sandwiches, but his next words are anything but casual. You know what Derek told me today? What's that? Said he knew Sam was the one when being himself was enough. That's all guys want, seriously. is just being ourselves. Just finding someone who accepts that. His arm finds its way around you. Natural as breathing. Fraser said something too about how the best love stories start with a rescue. This is also true. Cookie ups an agreement, making you both laugh. A rescue, a bear, and a wedding. It's the beginning of our story, I hope. Suddenly there's a knock at the door. Were we expecting someone? No way, they made the sandwiches that fast. Maybe Sam, but usually she just barges in. A second knock, sharper, heavier, cuts through the room, turning warmth to unease. I'll get it. $5, it's Mike. You open the door and freeze. Why do you have a phone everywhere you go? Seriously. And there he is. Mike. Oh, I should have known it was him by his annoyingly insistent knock. It fills the doorway, Silicon Valley success written all over his casual designer wear. Didn't you hear me knock the first time? You want to try again? I can close the door. You can knock a third time, maybe a fifth time. I could not open the door. Mike, you've got to be kidding me. Not the reaction I was hoping for, but hey, I'll take it. He leans against the doorframe, taking in the scene for like it's all a joke. Let me guess. You just happen to be passing by. Ah, something like that. Thought I'd check in on an old friend. Mike's confidence wavers just for a second as he takes in the candlelit room, the champagne, and Bradley standing at ease beside you. So this is real? You and him? I don't appreciate the tone of surprise. Bradley doesn't move, he just studies Mike like he's already figured him out. Name's Bradley, and you must be the ex. The way I said that. I get a point. I give myself a point today. Mike's mouth quirks, its false confidence snapping back into place. Huh. Guess Taylor left out all the good parts. Cookie shifts in front of you, tail stiff, reading the tension in the room. Well, this is gonna be an interesting weekend. Only if you make it one, so don't. Bradley shifts closer, drawing an invisible line between you and Mike. Mike's smirk falters as you stand between your past and your future. This week just went from heavenly to hellish real quick. No, it didn't. It's still heavenly. It's not like he's going to be in the room with you 24/7. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. I'm just going to go with the following. Choices. Listen, do you even, is that why you've blocked me? Is because you knew I was going to start ripping you a new one every time I read what the hell happened in this chapter? No, listen. Remember, can we take a moment and go back to Freshman, Endless Summer, Most Wanted, and a lot of the old books? And remember when things were let's just be honest here. The rose petals were strewn across the floor. Candles were lit around the room, giving it an illuminating glow. 2 champagne glasses were on a table in front of a lit fireplace, as the crackling of fire was seen and heard. I'm just pulling it out of my ass, but long story short is I just wrote better, detailed descriptors than this whole entire chapter in a nutshell in 10 seconds. In my head. With no preemptive knowledge, no nothing, just in my head as I'm literally sitting here. We didn't get any of that. Let's go back to the spa. There was no mention of a masseuse. There was no mention of cucumber facials. There was no mention of anything going on. It was just you and Sam talking. Laverne supposedly fell asleep at one point. And then, Then she stirred, and it's not she sits up, she was snoring. Like, we don't know anything. There was no descriptors for scene. Could you imagine if J.K. Rowling wrote this badly? Well, we wouldn't have gave a shit about Harry Potter. We wouldn't have, like, we seriously wouldn't have gave a shit. Like, it wouldn't have been the international success story that it was supposed to be. And don't forget, this app is international. So what the hell is the excuse here? We're paying $16 a month for subpar VIP when I can literally and figuratively, at this point, go buy 3, if not more, Harry Potter books or DVDs or Blu-rays. I can go buy, in the span of maybe a couple months, the entire HP collection, and I will still get better reading material and just material in a nutshell than this app is providing us at this point. Like, let's not sugarcoat this. I was enjoying this book. It was all right. And then they just decided to half-ass the writing this week. Like, seriously. The writing on this chapter, just tell me I'm nitpicky. Tell me I'm just too something. I don't know, too asinine something. Tell me I'm wrong. How about that? Tell me I'm wrong. You won't, but tell me I'm wrong. I dare you. I dare anybody in the whole entire choices fandom to come tell me I'm wrong. That, oh no, this writing is just chef's kiss. I dare someone to come here and tell me that. Because it's not. And we should be demanding better. I don't care where the hell you need to vent this frustration, but vent it to them. Because this is not your time. Not just, let's throw out the VIP for a moment. Your time is far more valuable than the VIP. Right? Some of us can earn the VIP in like a day, an hour, or whatnot. So that that really doesn't matter. However, your time is finite on this little ball that's called Earth that's spinning around in space, right? Your time is finite. My time is finite. Everybody's time is finite. Nobody's here forever. We're all gone in the blink of an eye. So choices is literally and figuratively taking our time, and they're just squandering it more and more and more and more and more. And then they wonder why they get sold by Nexon and they get sold by all these companies and they can't, like, hold a profit margin worth of shit. They wonder. And now they've built an echo chamber in which, guess what? You know, there's a company, it's called Ubisoft. They got an echo chamber too. How's it working out for them? Yeah. I'll leave you all with that one. If you know, you know. If you don't, ask. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.